let's decide on a combine. And obviously I'm just going to use whatever I've downloaded. I'm not going to... Oh, that's appealing. Only 47,000. I obviously didn't change them. That's how it was when I downloaded it. You know what? With the financial crisis that we're in, we can't go past this. So the class dominator it is. Is this the dominator? Yes, it is. So let's just find out. C510. Oh, it's not bad. I expected it to be worse, to be honest. So 5 meters is plenty. The only thing that I hate about this, actually I should have checked before I bought it. How big is this? 9 meters. I don't think it will work. You know what? I am going to corn knives. Can you do class color? Yes, you can. Universal, Mega 200, Nova, so TX, Universal will stick with. I just want to see if it works, okay? That was an interesting thing to happen. Because if it works, it's a lot easier. It's a little bit bigger, and that's obviously an advantage. But the thing that I care about most is the fact that it's easy to transport. So if it works, keep it. If it doesn't work, we will sell it back. Sorry, this is going to be a little bit of an interesting video because obviously there's a lot of setting up and doing some work at the same time. Okay, so it does work. So let's sell back and hopefully we don't lose money on it. Where are we? $11,000. How much did I buy? C10.5. I will obviously add the money back in because we do need the money. C10.5, 31. Okay, so there's 14,800. So I'm assuming that I've only lost like $3,000 or $4,000, which is fine. I didn't realize there was a Dominator 106 and a Dominator 108. Which one do I have? The 106. So I won't be adding any money. I thought at first that I lost from $31,000 down to $11,000. I thought, wow, that's a huge loss. All right, let's see how we go down the road with this. So, working fine. Animation is good. Can't complain for 40. I think the header costs more than the combine almost. So, it's a good deal. And obviously, as we get bigger and bigger, we might be able to upgrade our combines. And I think you will agree with me that this was a good deal. Getting rid of the mower, the Big M, we got ourselves a combine, a header, a tractor, 300 horsepower power tractor, and a seeder. And none of them are, cheap and nasty. So that's a good deal. Impressions on this map and why I chose to do a series on this map. First of all, because of obviously the factories, I wanted to see how easy it is to figure everything out. as far as what you need for the map. The map is nice and picturesque. You know, it's a well put together map. It runs smooth so far anyway. So yeah, there is nothing about the map that is sort of, you could say, oh, this is off-putting, I don't really want to play this map. There's a lot of good things about the map. There's a lot of details on the map, and obviously functions. There's a humongous amount of functions on the map that you don't get on a lot of the maps. The map is not just a square field map, and that's a bit attractive, at least for me anyway. There's our worker just sitting over there. So the fact that there is a variation in roads, there is a variation in terrain, there is a variation in you know, fields and so on and so on. It's to me it's very attractive as far as playing this particular map. But to be honest, the reason that I picked it was because of the multi-fruit. So it does have a lot of different things that you can do on the map, and because of the factory side of things. I was kind of curious to see how all of this will come together. So we will see as we get along. Some of the times these factories become overwhelming when they're on maps, especially when there's so many of them, like this map has. This map has a humongous amount of different factories and different things you can do. You know, it's both a plus and a minus, because obviously if you have too much and you're playing it as a single player, it becomes overwhelming because you're running around doing a million things and you're not really seeing the progress. You know, you're collecting the whatever you're harvesting, but then you're not really seeing the progress as far as you know, harvesting and making money real quick. Now what I'm hoping that the designer of the map did is made it worthwhile for you to go through the hassle of the factories and all that sort of stuff. Some of the times when you do have maps that go through this side of things, it becomes pointless that you are going through all the hassle to you know, to deal with factories and all that sort of stuff, because your financial gain is almost not worth it. At the end of the day, you think of it, if you're gonna harvest something and then take it to a factory to be made into whatever, be it flour, being oil, being whatever, it doesn't matter. It makes no point whatsoever if I could get, say, $700 a litre for, I'm talking litres in game terms, for harvesting whatever crop, and then getting $850 if I'm going through factories and all that sort of stuff. So I'm hoping that, you know, that either you get a lot of whatever. I know when I did the first look, I looked at a couple of things and it said, you know, times 13. So if you bring this to this, it will be times 13. Now, I assumed at the time that meant that the yield will increase 13 times. That's not necessarily true, but that's what I assumed. Now, that obviously would make it extremely profitable. If you take 1,000 liters of something and you get 13,000 liters of flour, for example, if you're taking 1,000 liters of wheat or barley or oats or whatever to the flour factory, and you're getting 13,000 liters of flour, then, and especially if the flour then would be worth, you know, okay, I didn't even realize that it was getting filled up. So that's one side of things, is that, you know, it can be either, I've got an old truck that I'm going to use. How much is this? No, I can't afford that, but I can afford this old one. You know what I mean? Like it can become either too much, or it can become too easy. So, you know, you buy the factories, and then everything you do is just gazillions of dollars coming in which case is pointless. But I suppose, you know, the challenge is, first of all, to be able to collect all the things that you need to be able to produce anything. And that's either, again, a plus or a minus. How hard is it to find all the things that you need? And, you know, what happens when you buy the whole factory? Like, you buy a factory and you bought the wrong one. And that's the last one you should have bought, because everything that you need is, you know, you have to buy all the other factories to get the products that you need for it. So that's another challenge. I won't say that I did a lot of research, but I did do a little bit of research to try and find out what factory should I be buying first. What would be the, you know, the number one factory to buy? And I haven't really found anything yet. I haven't really found any notes from the map designer. Not that I looked really hard, but I haven't found anything to say, hey, buy this factory first. This is your first factory to buy, and blah, blah. So by ease of assumption, you would think that the first one to buy would be, and would have to be, the flour factory, because you would think that, you know, the best one to get would be the easiest. That's not necessarily true, though, because you need biodiesel. So you don't need normal diesel. So I'm assuming that normal diesel will not work. You need biodiesel, which is a problem. Where do you get biodiesel? How do you make biodiesel? And where do you get the other ingredients to make biodiesel? So you can see what I am talking about. But we will give it a go, and we will quickly find out. I wonder how much these combines are in real life. Would they be anywhere near? Oh, would they be anywhere near what we are paying, or would they be a lot cheaper or a lot more expensive? If you know, let me know in the comments. Well, we're halfway through our harvesting of this field. It doesn't take too long. This combine seems to be performing very well. So yeah, pleased with this purchase. Obviously, financial wise, it's very good. The header seems to be doing really good. So again, it's a nice nice combination. So yeah, we'll finish the other almost, what, just over halfway done. So good. All right, and harvesting done. First field, it's already harvested. Field 29 already harvested. So this would come as our first field for this series that we've harvested. Time to move on. Okay, no, go back up. So that didn't take too long. Having this bigger header, I know it's only 1.4 meters difference, but it can make quite a decent difference in, you know, when you go 4, 5, 6, 7 times. In this case, probably 20, 30 times that we went up and down. 1 meter extra ends up being, you know, 30 meters, you know, 6, 7 passes less than if you had a smaller header. So So we will bail this this field, as at the moment we need every little kind of because we do have tomatoes and onions and clover, but more around the carrots, tomatoes and onions that I would be interested to see how that gets harvested. So let's get this back to our field, back to our yard, and park it somewhere. See if we have a space for it to park it. The beauty with this, having this header like this, it's very easy to to get onto these smaller, tighter roads, and this is what this is fantastic for. I'm gonna have a look, see how much. Trying to think where would be a good way. How much it costs for us to. What was I thinking? Yeah, how much money we're going to make out of selling the straw. Oh, so we got plenty of space right here to put this particular combine with the header. Wow, this is beautiful. So, what do we got? How much is Trinical worth? Let's have a look. 800 and going up. Yep. So where was the 800? 853 at West Cooperative. Is West over here, isn't it? Yep. Next to field. Wow, how do we get there? Also, we have to go above all of those. Okay. All right, let's go sell it. Do I need to be on top of? Let's see what happens if we go on top, hey? So this is a beauty. From our farm we can go. I'm trying to figure out which way is better to go. Well, definitely not that way. So we're gonna have to go this way. Whoops, there goes the sign. I'll teach them for putting the sign right next to my. So we're gonna have to go that way. Whoa. Above our. Okay, this is drunk driving at. Alright, this is ridiculous. I'm trying to keep an eye on the map while figuring out a way to get there. That's not smart. Alright, so straight up. So there we are. We've a bit of a shortcut. And you again, one thing you'll find in this map is plenty of this kind of thing. Is where you end up with a lot of shortcuts. Alright, so we're here. We have arrived. Alright, I thought it used to. Now let's put the time a bit quicker, because as we can see, price is going up. So we do want it to go up as quickly as possible. So that way we can figure out when the price. And what would be funny is for this the Southern Cooperative to catch up and overtake the other one. And it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. This is, you can take this as price negotiating. I'm here negotiating prices. We're waiting, playing the waiting game. Oh, we're getting close to 900. So he said, I said 1,000. He said 891. So, oh, he doesn't want to come up to 900. Oh, he's slowly coming up to 900. I know it's a bit ridiculous. We're talking at a few dollars here or there. Okay, let's have a look. Where is he? 915. Oh well, it will do. So we should get what, about $32,000, and yeah, gives us a bit of money. We desperately need the money. Makes up a little bit on the costs of you know, hiring the worker and fertilizing the field. So, and we make some money out of the cost of actually buying the field. So $38,000 shows you how good my math was. So we're back, just about back to where we started from as far as money is concerned. All right, we'll take this truck back home. I wonder if I should, but that, no, because that would be just the end of the map. So we'll just go this way and cut back through the field again. What happens if I go through the tunnel? Where is it taking me? Let's go back through the tunnel, see what it is. Actually, after all, we are. So this is, I think this is where the biodiesel is made. Oh, there we go. We got an abandoned car over here. I don't mind this truck. I actually like this truck. I've used this truck now on quite a number of even the games that I played that I don't record, the maps that I played that I don't record. It seems to be, you know, a good capacity, handles very good. Am I going the right way? Yes, yeah, I am. Gives you a bit of an idea of the map, since the first look that I did on this map failed. There is places like this thing over here, and there's one on top as well, as you can see from the mini-map. These are placeables where you can actually place, obviously, whatever you want. You can buy them, and they're gated, and the one above it is not gated, but this one is gated, where it's Fs19, where you can buy it and then do whatever you want with it. There's a lake over here. I just went the wrong way. So this is turning out to be a first look without actually... oh, this is where you sell your timber. It's a first look without actually meaning it to be a first look. If that kind of makes sense, but I'll get rid of that map. It's going to be a bit annoying. And we're catching all the signs with demolishing everything in our way. So nothing is standing in our way at the moment. Is that the cheese factory or not? Textile. Okay, so it's not the cheese factory. Oh, this is the cheese factory over here. This is the cheese factory. I believe that's the cheese factory, if memory serves me right from when I did the Let's Play. So we're gonna have to go back and take the side roads, so we can get off the... should be a side road just over here somewhere. There we are. This is where you come and get water from. What does it say there? I don't know, it's not in English. So this is where you go around the lake. And you get to see a few of the fields, and you get to see me getting lost around the map. This is not the compost, even though it looks like compost. It is the... oh, what is it called? I forgot one now. Biomass or something like that. Actually, you can't see it unless you buy it, so I forgot about that. I think it's the biomass. So, oh look, my tractor's stuck over there in a field that is ready for harvesting. So if that's the case, I'm going to leave the truck over here, since we're going to have to bring the combine and do some harvesting over here anyway. Alright, let's find something else to do. Well, it's been a productive video, a bit of a first look without intending it to be a first look, getting lost around the map a little bit, which I believe we'll do quite a bit of in the next few episodes as well. As you see, this map is not the easiest map to get around, but that's what makes it challenging. So again, thank you very much for watching my videos. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you to the new subscribers and to the ones that have stuck with me until now. And as always, you be kind to each other in this cruel world. God bless you. Have a wonderful day or night or evening, depending on you are. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Have a great one. Bye bye.